Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Journals, and I am back with another plan with me in my now memory planner, which is my Erin Condren, for the first week of January, so the 31st of December to the 6th of January 2019. This will be my first plan with me, memory plan with me in this planner, and my first memory planner in the spread. So I'm using the leftovers of this Simplicity kit from Plannerface, and Tilly 10 will help you to save at Plannerface. They're what I have left. Glitter headers, some foil overlays from Harriet Wright Designs, some date covers by Handcrafted by Cherie, and the stickers I've pulled out. Usual bits and pieces. Soz, my computer's making noise at me. And yeah, so I bought this Erin Condren second hand, and this is the first time you're going to see evidence of that, I think, because this page is like, you can't actually tell that much on camera, but these are there because I've sticky stuff removed things off the page, and it's kind of a bit sticky and a bit all over the place, and obviously there's some bits of writing there. Sorry, just watch the camera. What I haven't pulled out is my Tipp-Ex. So yeah, we are just gonna get straight on with it, and I am going to be trying this as chatty, so yeah, straight on with it. Let's start with the date covers, shall we? So while I'm Tipp-Exing out, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my New Year's, because you know that seems appropriate. So me and my other half, who is also a doctor, basically the only day off we both had between, I think it was the 16th of December and the 12th of January, which is actually today, tomorrow, ironically. The only day we both had off was the 1st of January, so we decided to spend New Year's together because we wanted to take advantage of our one day of offness on the at the same time. Gosh, the only thing I'm really going to struggle with in this is my sidebars. So with my memory spreads, I tend to leave some space to write, trying to find the one I've practiced like this, but I'm not going to be able to do that with this stickiness, so I might have to like use a full heart checkbox for that, but we'll work it out, and that's just to fix out this writing while we're there. And the same on the other side, we're just going to go through and fix everything out. So yeah, so we decided we needed to take advantage of that same day off together, and we did. So he came to stay with my family because he gets on with my family better than I got on with his, just because he does. I don't want to go into that really. It's not a very nice topic for me because I would love to get on with his family better, but they are not my biggest fans, and that is for no other reason than I'm dating their son, so it's not like it's anything I could do anything about, so there's no point really talking about it, and it does make me quite sad because, you know, you want to get on well with your boyfriend's family. So just gonna start by covering up the flags. Perfect. And same on the other side. So yeah, so he came down, and my sister was still here from Christmas with her husband, and so we went out for a really nice meal. That was really lovely. We went to a Thai restaurant. We didn't really plan it that much in advance. We were just like, we should do something. I wonder what we could do. Let's get Thai takeaway. Oh, the Thai actually has some tables. Why don't we just go there? And that was like the day before New Year's. So really well planned in advance, as usual. So if you've not been watching my channel for a while, you might not know, this planner is being redated by me. It is for 17-18 rather than 18-19. So I always have to use date covers. I hope one day I won't. I don't know what I'm going to do with memory planners come June. We'll see when I get there whether I'm going to splash out for an Erin Condren or not. But yeah, my plan might be to get another Erin Condren, and I might actually get the right year unless I get another one really cheap. Everything's like sticking to this page, it's kind of gross. and I have to go for basically a no white space look, which is not like me, and I may struggle with because I tend to use the checklists for my writing. This was not a good week to switch to memory planning for this planner because I do tend to have quite a lot of white space in my memory spreads, but we will deal with that when the time comes. As for the washi, I'm going to put this one at the bottom, I think, and this is just the nude bows from the Neutrals collection, and then I have a strip of washi from the kit to also use. So this is just a cut down washi from the kit, so cut in half. So that's that side, and we'll just do the same on the other side. And I think I'll probably go all the way into the sidebar with this one, just because I like to have something to finish off the sidebar when I'm writing in it, but what I do need to do is to exit out the lines underneath that. So there we go, and again just the washi from the kit. Oh, I have two bits stuck together just above it. The other bit of washi I need to pop in while I think about it is I'm going to pop a strip of washi along for my boyfriend and my sister being here from New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. My sister woke up here on New Year's Eve, my boyfriend on the other hand. Oh, I haven't pulled out any stickers to mark New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Oh well. I might have to go find something in a few minutes. I don't know, it's not like written on my memory list, so I didn't think about it when I was pulling out stickers, which wasn't very sensible really, because of course it's New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and it'd be a bit weird not to mark that, as, you know, that's kind of what I do. So that's all those bits of washi. Let's pop in my headers next, I think. So I have 2 lots of glitter headers, and then for the third lot of headers I'm going to use this washi, and I haven't really thought of an order of this, I'm just going to go for it. I think I'm going to do glitter bows, just because that's what I fancy doing. And as usual for the glitter headers, I just cover up 2 lines of darkness, the dotted lines, and because I'm using 3 I just need to go straight back to the top after this one. I still haven't finished telling you about my New Year's. So yeah, we went out for this Thai meal, which was actually really good. My parents had been to the restaurant before, so my parents, my sister, her husband and my boyfriend. My parents had actually been to the restaurant before and hadn't actually enjoyed it that much, but they've got like a set menu, whereas we just went and ordered whatever we fancied, and it was so good. Like, I love Thai food. Thai food is probably my favourite sort of food. I don't know why, it just really is. I don't know why I'm trying to justify my favourite type of food, but anyway, Thai food's my favourite sort of food. What's yours? Guys, I want to know. But yeah, it was excellent Thai food. And then we came home and we played some games, because that's sort of like what my family do. We are quite a game playing family, so we played some Pandemic, which is a new board game to us, which is a cooperative game which I really like. We did lose one game, which was a bit annoying / frustrating, but yeah, it was good fun. It is only 4 players though, and there were 6 of us, so not necessarily the most ideal thing ever, but like, you can have more people's input, it's just only 4 players can play, and I don't think it would work with more players. But yeah, so we did that, and then we basically just carried on playing games till just before midnight. My sister was quite down, and we played What Do You Meme, which I just don't think anybody was in the right mood for. I think it would have been a good game. It's kind of like Cards Against Humanity if you played that, but with memes rather than like other things. and I think it would be quite good with the right audience, but I just don't think anybody's head was in the right space for the game. And people were getting a bit worked up, so we gave up on that. So yeah, and then New Year's itself, we watched the ball drop. It's not really a ball drop. We watched the countdown and the fireworks on BBC One. And yeah, that was it. We had finished our game of Ligretto, which is a card game that is really good, and went to bed. And I had cuddles, and it was just really nice to spend New Year's with my other half and get to sort of, yeah, be together for that. Because we didn't get to spend Christmas together because I was on nights and he had Christmas Day and Boxing Day off, but I was on nights, so we just didn't spend it together at all. And then I was off the weekend after Christmas after my nights, but he was working. So we didn't see each other. That was our the only time we saw each other over Christmas and New Year's, which was kind of sad, but you know, we'll hopefully this time next year be living together and get to spend the festive period a bit more together, even if we are both working, except he intends to be locuming, so he won't be working. I don't know what I'll be doing, so I may well be, well no, I'll be in F2, so I may well be working, but yeah, he probably won't be, but that's fine. So for my sort of thankful thought space, I'm going to use this cat, because, you know, cats are life, and that seems as good a sticker as any to use. And then underneath that we need this a strip of the Simply Gilded, and I need to white out that line. This washi is really pretty, but it is quite sheer, so yeah. And then under that we need a strip of washi with a title on. I think this is one of the only ones that's thick enough. And then the heart, ombre heart, this box thing, I've forgotten what they're called, heart checklist thing. And we'll just pop that underneath. I think I do need to do some major whiting out here. In fact, let's just white out the whole sidebar. The slightly nice thing about this page being so jagged and ruined is that stickers are peeling, because this is premium matte, so stickers don't always peel up very well, but they're actually peeling up really well. All the fluff from my jumper and things are sticking. I'm glad this is not the first week in this planner. I'm glad it is a way on. Whoever I bought this off must have attempted to use the planner in January, and then, because this is the only week that this is true of, and then it stops, so she must have tried to use it for this week and then decided it was not for her. And what I didn't do there was, I normally leave a little gap, but I didn't, but well, too late now. So then we just have another strip of washi for the title, and then luckily we have some ombre heart checkboxes left, and that will just fit almost perfectly. I'll just cover the header ever so slightly. There we go. That's fine. Just bring that bit of washi over. So now we just need some headers for my sidebar, and then we're done with the sidebar. So my headers for the sidebar. Where's my sheet of headers? I like to have a this week, and I like to have sort of a little things type head, a gratitude. So we'll have this week on the heart checklist. Just sort of the best bits, but I've actually ordered some best bits custom stickers from Plannerface for that. So that is all the basis for the kit. Let's get rid of some bits of excess washi, shall we? I might speed this up just because it's going to be really dull. I'm just going to be cutting away. And do you really want to watch me do that at normal speed? I suppose I could chat to you while I did it. That might be of some interest to some of you. What could I chat about? I've chatted about my New Year's. Oh, I haven't chatted about my New Year's goals yet. So, the main thing you need to know about my New Year's goals is that I've set myself a monthly challenge each month. So, something like in January, I'm doing Yoga with Adrian's 30-day yoga challenge. So then in February, I'm going to do International Corresponding Writing Month. So I'm going to write a letter or postcard or some sort of written correspondence every day in February. Then March, I will probably do daily phone calls with my other half. We need to be a bit better at that. And then April, I might do a video every day in April on this channel. So yeah, I have 12 ideas based with my 12 goals for the year, which I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but another one's about reading, so my monthly challenge is to read every day. So I've got 11 goals for the year and 12 monthly challenges. There is one monthly goal, well, there is one goal that doesn't have a monthly challenge, and that is to pass my ARCP, which is sort of my year one foundation. Like, that's how I progress to the next year of being a doctor, basically. And that's just by having my portfolio done and things like that. And then, so getting healthy and fit is got 2. So I've got like the 30-day of yoga, and then I'll have another 30-day exercise challenge where I'll focus more on sort of weights and cardio, as well as a bit of yoga. So I'll do, like, my aim will be to do weights 3 times a week, cardio twice a week, and yoga twice a week, or something like that. My aim is to make 3 times a week exercise part of daily life. And the idea of these challenges is basically to try and incorporate the things into my life a little bit more by making a habit of it that month. So like this month, making a habit of making time to do exercise as soon as I get before I go to work, or whether at some point in my day making time to do it. I'm doing fine so far. There's been a couple of days I've really struggled. I wasn't very well one of the days this week, and I really did not feel like doing exercise, but I managed it. It was actually quite lucky because it was like a meditate one the day I really just couldn't even think. So it sort of fell quite nicely for me being ill. It was quite a relaxed, not a intense workout yoga. Oh, I forgot how much washi sticks to premium mat, and it's really stressful for me. Not actually stressful, but just, yeah, getting the washi off is a bit of a pain. And now it's all just stuck to my finger. So, there we go. There you go. I did find things to chat about while I removed those. The only other sort of functional stickers I've got left, like, oh god, stickers are falling off. Things I've got to add are my January. I'd run out of December's, which is why it's January. It would normally be, I try and put the month that the Monday is, but oh well. So this is gonna say January, and that's my first 2019 sticker down. Ooh. Okay, and then for this I have a little sticker. That's one of the stickers I just dropped. I'm gonna pop on a flag. So I can just write in that people were at my house. So it's this little gold foiled flag from JD's Crafts. Right, so that is a good start. Okay, let's just get a bit more organised so those glitter headers can go away. And that just wants to be in reach. So, time to go in day by day. My camera just cut out, so if you just saw a little flicker, That's why. So on Monday, the first thing, so one of the things I like to do is look at how many full boxes I have. So I have 3 full boxes left, so I want to try and fit on 3 separate days a full box. You know what I haven't done? I haven't done these. So what I'd normally do is I normally stagger them. I think what I might need to do is work out which of the boxes that I could viably write in, and I might have to mix them with some of these, just because like on this day I don't think there's any that I would happily leave blank. That's the best. So that one would be okay. This one's the best of a bad bunch. That one would be okay, but not great. Like, I don't know what to do. And on this page, again, none of those are great. Friday, Saturday, Sunday are fine. So it's just Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday that are really the problem. I mean, Thursday's pretty bad all round. I mean, I could try and remove it a bit more with sticky stuff remover, but I can't really be bothered. Nah, let's just risk it, but I might have to not stagger these as much as I would normally. See, the first one is gonna just, this is gonna overlap a little bit. I might cut a heart off it, so I am actually gonna just cut a heart off. It's going in this smaller box. I might neaten that up in a second. And I'm gonna line it up with this side. Actually, that's pretty straight. So yeah, and then best of a bad bunch. I might later, oh, it'll be fine. I might try and sticky stuff remover them some more off camera in a few minutes. I'm gonna have to go for dinner very shortly. In fact, dinner should have been ready already. I might go see what happened to it in a minute. Because that's a bit strange. Dad normally like shouts us down when it's time. I need to. There's the bell to tell me it's dinner time. I might just try and get all of these down before I pop downstairs. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch between these two, and there's going to be 2 in this bottom row. There's going to be 2 in a row for Wednesday and Thursday. But I think that's probably fine. I mean, it's going to be fine because it's going to have to be. I mean, this would have been far easier to cover up. I could have done like a no white space stuff spread in if I'd been using it as my normal planner, or if I had thought about it before the filming of this video. And I had because this is a neutral kit, I don't have that many neutral, well, I don't have very many full heart checklists, full box checklists, because I just don't use them. So my use of them is mostly cutting them up. Okay, right, there we go. So what I've just done, if you can see that there, is just staggered but with a double here, and I think that's fine. Okay, so I'm back and I have the sticky stuff remover. This is super old, which I'm just gonna give a go, trying to remove some of the worst bits of this. Okay, so I now have to leave that to dry, but I'm not going to write on many of those spaces. I'm going to probably use that one. That's what next week is looking like, because I film every other week, so yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the day by day, why don't we? Let's get rid of these sticky stuff bits. Okay. So obviously I have work to mark in, and I'm probably going to mark, I normally do more white space than I will be doing this week, but obviously with the state of my planner this week, I won't be using that. So then when we got home, Soshin was obviously here, so we had some game time. Sorry, he opened his Christmas presents and things from my family, which I'm just going to put on a thin string. Okay, so this is a cut up ombre heart checklist. Then after that, we went out for dinner, which I just have this toffee banana sticker to use to mark. I'll just write dinner on the... Oh, I think it's pretty obvious that means dinner, isn't it? So then I can just pop in. Stickers falling everywhere. So I've just got that bottle for that. Some presents from Toffee Banana. My dad's just bringing me some drink because he is the best. Thanks, Dad. He refuses to speak apparently. So that feels a bit better. I feel like I'm not like... After that we had some game time. Next thing I'm going to mark though is at the bottom. As always, I'm just going to mark in my video as the last thing of the day with this little arrow, because that's always the last thing I mark. So I'm going to use a quarter box for the games, and I am just going to overlap this glitter head slightly because I have quite a lot left to mark in. And I'm just going to use that for... Is that right? I don't want it at that side for games. I've got this little flaggy I couldn't use. My sister was not in the best mood, bless her. She was feeling quite down. And that's just worth me marking in my planner. So I've got that to mark that. I'm probably going to use another little thing last, or actually a skinny appointment label would be better, I think. I've got this skinny appointment label to use last for some cuddles, and then what will fit nicely in that box. I wonder, probably another quarter box or a strip of washi. No, the washi is too thick. Let's use a quarter box, and then yeah, a quarter box fits beautifully. So we'll just squidge that in there. And as I say, this is far less white space than I would usually leave, but we make it work. So I've just got this like cheers, no care, this girl for New Year's. This little these are from Fox and Cactus. And I've just got a little heart for some cuddles with my other half. Now Tuesday, preferably, I want to fit a full heart checkbox on, say, New Year's, but I don't think it's going to happen because that would only leave me with this little bit of space. But we can try. So at the bottom, I'm going to use a quarter box. I want something slightly thinner than a quarter box. Let's use a couple of little things. Just use one little thing maybe, even. Brave! Just use a little thing there to mark sort of watching TV and things. We had a family dinner which I do want to mark in. I'm going to have stickers at either side of that, so it always doesn't matter which way around that is. Then I have a games day, which I think I'm going to put in a half box, although it doesn't leave me any space. I think I am going to put it in the half box. And I'm going to use this one with the drink, and I'm just going to cover up the drink. Because the other thing I want to mark is sleeping in. And I think just to mark sleeping in, I can just literally, I'm going to pull that up a little bit. I'm going to pull that down a tiny bit onto there. And to mark sleeping in, I'm just literally going to put the little pillow just like that. You can't see half what I'm doing. So I've got that little pillow just like that. Then I've got this girl for games day. Got these little people eating, cats eating dinner for my dinner. And then To be honest, I'm just going to put the crafty rat down because it kind of doesn't really... I suppose I could just pop that TV down there. That works. And then up here I can put a full box that's going to say New Year over the top of it. So I've got 3. And I think I'm going to use these shoes, am I? Which one's it going to look the best over? I think the shoes probably, but then it's like the same pattern. Be this one, that's fine. So he's just going to cover up that glitter header ever so slightly, but that doesn't matter. And then I'm just going to pop the overlay. Oh no, no, it's down already. Too late. Well, it doesn't look great, but it looks better in person than it does on camera. It's just too busy underneath, really. Oh well, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I doubt I can get it up. I can try. I mean, the whole thing will come up off the page, but I don't think just the overlay will, so it doesn't matter. Oh well, you don't win everything. Oh, I really hate it though. Do I risk sticky stuff remover? That's the real question. What I might do is I might test on something else. What could I test on? I need like a clear overlay sticker. Oh. Oh look, how convenient. I have a clear sticker here. I'm going to stick it on this bilge because I don't really care about the bilge. And I'm going to test sticky stuff remover. So I'm going to do what you'd do with undo and just blob a little bit straight on the sticker. I didn't test how sticky it was to start off with. And I'm going to leave that off to the side to dry, and we'll make a decision about the full box later once that has finished drying. Right, on to Wednesday. For now, anyway. I had there was a car crash, and I was really late to work, which was not fun. So I'm just going to mark that to start off with. See, we've got this flag. As I say, again, I'm not going to be leaving that much white space because of situ with the planner page. So I've just got this little car there for that. See, I'm now worried that this grease isn't going to clear on the page. Oh well. Maybe it's just not dry yet. Hopefully it's just not dry yet. So that's that, and then interesting. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Then we have work, which I'm just gonna mark on something. Washi strip? No, I'm not even got any decent washi strips to mark on. I've got loads of little things left. Let's just use 2 little things. The only thing I like less about premium matte than regular matte is that the cut lines on these are a bit more clear, so you can actually see the divide in when I do this. But I don't really care. I'm going to keep doing it anyway. Then we have work. Yoga, which I think will fit nicely in that gap on a too hot checkbox, aka a couple hot checkbox down. Cut down for that checkbox. And in fact, even with that, I'm going to fit a little thing underneath. I don't have a little thing worthy thing, so maybe I fit a half box fill that space better. Maybe. Or the other thing I have is the bottom of these. Yeah, that might work better. There's these to buy and stuff stickers. So if I use that one there, yeah, that looks better. And then we've just got that little girl doing yoga for there. Next we have some editing, which I will use the 2 hutch checkbox for. There we go, that's that down. And we've got this nice little foiled computer from Ginger Cat Co. Then we had TV and planner time. So let's use some more little things. Why not? I've got quite a lot of them left. I've used that glitter already, so let's use some grey. Just going to turn the planner around a little bit for the purposes of this. There we go. That's that. And the final thing is the planner, which, let's put planner time in a half box. Why not? Will it fit? I don't think half box will actually quite fit. So that will be fine. It's just a little planner from the kit. In fact, the planner is the same colour. It doesn't matter. That's fine. I'm really stressing that grease isn't going to dry. Anyway, on to Thursday, and I think I just want to have a look. Sorry, my colours aren't looking right again. Anyway, Thursday, I was very, very tired. So I'm going to use this little strip of washi for that. And then work, put it on another appointment label. I should probably try and fit, so I've got 2 more full boxes, so I've got them. I should possibly try and fit one today and then one later in the week. So I'd work and teaching. Ugh. So in fact, let's not do basically everything we've done so far. Let's pull that up. Unfold that sticker I'm just trying to ruin. And pull up this. So the full box probably wants to go here if we're squidging it in. That needs like re-tibexing over. So it doesn't look rubbish. Cool. Actually, that grease seems to be drying, so maybe there's still hope. So let's go thinner this time. So this little appointment label can be for feeling exhausted. We can use a little thing for work. And teaching can have something equally skinny. Teaching can just go on a skinny piece of all patterned washi. There are going to be so many icons squidging space up there, but that's fine. And then we have 3 more things to fit in. But one doesn't actually need anything to go on, so yoga can go in this appointment label. And then that quarter box side. Is it? Yeah, it is. Perfectly quarter box sized. So, no space there at all. So we've got this little crafty rat design for being exhausted. And we've got a standard work label, which is going to go over the crafty rat, and a little stethoscope, coffee for teaching, yoga for yoga, and a film clap for filming, and I was feeling rubbish, so I've just got this note which can go onto the box a little bit. So that sticker paper does seem to be drying absolutely fine, so maybe we can. So before I put a full box down, I'm just going to leave that gap there for the full box and leave that note to sort out in a few minutes. And I think the other day I'm going to be able to fit a full box is Sunday, so we'll get on to that shortly. Okay, Friday. I feel like I have some space to breathe now. Again, for work, I'm just going to pop in a skinny appointment label, and then yoga can go on a quarter box. Got quite a lot of half box. Oh, that's the same colour. Got quite a lot of half boxes left to use. I probably need to have a think about. Sorry about that. I basically knocked everything over and my camera hit 20 minutes recording. So back to Friday. In fact, I think my camera's probably all in the wrong place. In fact, yeah, it really is. I've really moved it. Let's fix that a little bit. Let's move my camera back. That's better. Okay. Well, so you can see where I've dyed my desk with ink. Anyway, Friday. Work. Yoga. So just got those little stickers for work. Little yoga girl doing yoga for yoga, doing a bridge. Why have I stuck that on so wonk? I mean, it's a stethoscope, it doesn't really matter, but... After yoga... Friday, where am I looking? I did some ALS revision, which I think can probably go in a half box. I'm not a big makeup person, so sorry if this upsets you, but I'm going to basically cover that makeup. And then I swatched a load of washi, which can go on this flag here. Again, I keep forgetting about little things. That little washi sticker for that. And I was feeling crap, to be honest, so I had a cry. And I'm just going to mark that in. Because sometimes you just need to cry. And I had no idea why I was so down, but I just felt rubbish. So I had a cry. Watched some TV. Which can go on a little thing. Why do I use like the same colour next to each other all the time? Oh, whoops. And I don't really want to cut up any more heart checklists. I use that washi for I put my Christmas presents away on the 4th of December. I feel like I'm out of focus as well. So about that. We are now in focus again, hopefully, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that is Friday. Saturday, I was also at work. So let's have a nice half box because I've got a couple left to mark work on Saturday. These days are going to get very samey because I did a lot of the same things. But oh well. So work. And then I did yoga. Like, as I say, I did the same things literally every day. Because I'm prepping for my ALS and I'm doing a 30-day yoga challenge So every day I do yoga, and every day I do ALS prep, and every day I go to work. So it's not really requiring very much planning right now, but that's fine. So I've got that little sticker for yoga, and then I've got an awkward amount of space for ALS prep. I've got rid of some skinny washi strips. That can just squidge in there. That's fine. That's my ALS prep. Then I was so tired. I literally just lay on the floor and had a miniature nap, as you do. So I'm gonna mark that in next. Again, just using 2 little things. Make the use out of it, and I've got that cute cat sticker. I had a video go live, so again I'm going to mark that. The little thing at the bottom, I've got 2 other things to mark, so it wants to be this way around. Could do with some quarter boxes. I'm running out of things to stick. I'm sort of at that point where I'm running out of things to stick, but I don't want to cut up my full heart checklists. I just want to use what I've got left. But there ain't much left. So I'm a bit like, oh, there's a quarter box. There's 1 quarter box. So I can use 1 quarter box, and another strip of this washi I think will fit nicely for the 2 other things I have to mark. Please remember, this is one of my first memory plan with these, and I'm having to not plan how I would want to, with no white, basically no white space. I wouldn't normally do a no white space thing, but I am, so whatever. Cleaning, planning. That's what else I had to mark. And then Sunday I need to work upwards, so I finished the day by filming my plan with me, which I'm gonna use this double washi strip to mark right at the bottom for film plan with me. ALS review, and I'm just gonna pop that little TV down there, and that looks alright, doesn't it? It doesn't look great. Oh, in fact, the sticky stuff remover has like dissolved the printer ink foil. How weird. How very strange. Well, I guess that full box is staying how it is. Well, that was an unexpected result. Curveball there. Right. Anyway, that's really distracted me. I'm now like, I don't really know what to say. Pop 2 little things down for whatever this sticker is in my hand. Doing some ALS. And we have yoga and work, so I'd quite have liked blah, 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 blah. I'd quite like to use one of the other 2 full half boxes, but I ain't got the space for it, so I can't. And I'm just going to use this nice, I'm going to use that nice flat strip of washi. I was going to use this dark washi, that's what I was actually going to use. To be fair, I could just use the 1 strip of washi. That probably makes more sense, doesn't it? I've got this prescription bottle and my final work script. I'm just going to cut this piece of washi down. Put the girl doing the side stretch in, and then we'll put in these last 2 full boxes. So to balance out, this full box is really similar to this one. I'm going to do it like directly opposite. and it's gonna overfill the space because this is the top gap, so it is smaller, so I just want to pull it to the middle-ish. That's it, and just like that. And then last one of this girl doing her nails. Oh, I haven't put my weekend banner in. I'll deal with that in a second. It's just gonna go in this gap over here. Weekend banner. I might put there. I just need to decide whether this last full box overlay is gonna go first. I mean, I could save it for like my birthday or something, and I'm not going to. Oh, actually, that looks better. That looks okay, doesn't it? Alright, I'm just going to zoom it out. That's very bright. Darken. That's better. What do we reckon? There or there? I wish I could hear your answers. I feel like it looks better on the shoes, but the spread will be more balanced if it was there. So I don't think it really matters, so I'm going to put it over the shoes. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it over here. And then I might add some, like, I don't know. It's fine. It's on the hands. Doesn't matter. And then the weekend banner. I'm just going to put like that. So, before I've got this note, which is just going like that. Perfect. So before I go in and write everything in, let's just show you what I have left. Oh, I've got deco. Deco time. I'm just going to deco across the top. This is what I wish I didn't have to use. Good words, Tilly. That was just me completely mocking myself, by the way. I'm not mocking anything or anyone else, myself entirely, just in case you thought that was offensive or it wasn't intended to, and I apologise if you found it offensive to people that struggle to speak. That wasn't, as I say, not my intention, and I try and be really mindful of things like that, but basically, sorry. That's what I'm saying. Just putting some bits of deco in that side, and do the same on this side. Could have used that planner for, it looks kind of like a bullet journal. I could have used that planner somewhere. I'm pulling out the bigger bits and putting them where they will fit to start off with, and then just squidging the smaller pieces in where they look good. And that is as much thought as is going through my mind with this deco placement. And I'm not stressing about whether it goes off the edge or whether it stays completely on or not. And then just going to pull out my scissors, cut off any excess. There's only this tiny bit on this side, which I might try and put back on. Get off my scissors. Somewhere else if I can get it neatly enough. There we go. You probably can't even tell what I just did. That doesn't work with everything, so like this will look funny if I do that, I think, because it doesn't make any sense upside down. Nor does this straw. So there is the finished spread. Let's give it a bit of a foil wiggle. Despite the fact I haven't used that much foil, it's got beautiful foil wiggle. Like I felt like when I was pulling out my stuff I wasn't using much foil. I've not used very many foil icons, but there's still quite a lot of foil there. Just gonna sort these sheets into an order I kind of recognise. And I haven't put my Plannerface sticker down. Is that where I want it? Nah, let's go where we always go. So here is what we have left in the kit. I have none of the full boxes, those two boxes there, 3 ombre heart checklists, some of the icons, a couple of half boxes, 2 build shoes, which the build shoe has come out fine of the sticky stuff remover game. 2 small appointment labels are rescheduled, some little bits of washi, some glitter headers and quite a lot, or like nearly all of the headers minus 5. I don't even know where I used half of those. Who knows? Ones are to do. Who knows? But other than 5, most of the little, and some of the little things. That's what I have left. I'm gonna go in and write everything in and do my scribbly bits now. God, I've not put the lid on my sticky stuff remover. So I'm gonna speed up while I do that because ain't nobody got time to watch me write everything. And actually, considering what this looked like, was a cat fur, to start off with, I'm pretty pleased with that. I really can't complain. This is sort of what my spreads use. Foil everywhere. Right, anyway, let's write in and stop blabbering on about life. And of course my camera ran out of space there. And that is the first week in my memory spread planner all done. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like down below. Let me know if you're memory planning this year and what you're memory planning in. This is terrifying to me. But yeah, so I hope to see you next time. Bye!